Mr. Krabs, what is up? It's Magic D Magician Tarot. Welcome back. Like, share, and subscribe below. We're going to use the new Paladini Tarot today. Let's dig into it. It's going to be a general Thursday, March 10th through the 12th. Let's do it. For the next 24 to 48 hours and possibly beyond. We're going to see what we discover. If you're back, welcome back. Thank you so much. Hopefully you are subscribed. And if you are new, what's good? You came to the right place. We do it all. We look into every image of the card. And by we, I mean me and you. You're on this cosmic journey with me. Let's do this. One more. Cancer. This is for you. Sun sign Cancer. Birthday Cancers. Queen of Cups. Ooh, you're definitely thinking about a water sign, fellow Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. You could be thinking about a Libra or a decision coming up having to do with the law. You could also be thinking of a Gemini or Aquarius person. Who you really want to spend more time with this Four of Pentacles in reverse. You could be missing this person. You have a lot of warm feelings for this person, and they definitely are reciprocated. You could be also looking at getting married to a Libra, or you could be waiting to hear back about a job, and the person who's going to be your new boss, they definitely could be a water sign. Okay, Nine of Cups. There could be some aspect of yourself that's feeling more free, maybe even more single. You could be coming out of a relationship. All things fair and all things above board, it looks like, and you're in two minds about it. You've got the Nine of Cups, which is about feeling smug in a way, just feeling like you have it all, not necessarily arrogant, not necessarily cocky, but just like, good, you're good, I'm chilling. Maybe even flexing a little bit. But then you have your Nine of Pentacles here, which is a card about being single, but also about being self-possessed, about being self-entertained, about being a lady in the sense of like stature or lord, whatever, where you're good, you're able, another card about contemplating, having the luxury to do that. Okay, the Sun card you could be thinking about an air sign, possibly Aquarius person, blonde person, somebody that means a lot to you, that's like gold to you. It's kind of like a Rumpelstiltskin vibe. Somebody that you have maybe an inside joke about Rumpelstiltskin, or you used to read Rumpelstiltskin with them. That's a throwback. If you know about Rumpelstiltskin, that's a creepy story. But this person has that kind of hair. That kind of like golden hair. Rapunzel type person. Okay, Three of Rods. There could be a celebration that you feel like you're missing out on, or you feel like you weren't invited to. So you're feeling some type of way about that, not feeling super good. But an air sign could have had a reason. Maybe if you're thinking of an air sign that recently didn't return your calls or has been sort of like distant, don't feel like that's out of not having respect or love for you. And respect came to me strongly, but it's more that they're definitely going through a heartbreak and feeling like they recently exerted themselves like a lot. Okay, a lot of exertion with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we had the Three of Swords here. So maybe things went okay, but it was still like exhausting for them. Hierophant is here. So again, marriage is very much on the mind, or if it's not a romantic marriage, it could be a partnership, it could be like a business partnership where you could be like absorbing somebody else's like ideas, somebody else's debt, something like that. Like you want to help somebody. Scorpio, you want to help them transform. Death card here. You're planning maybe for a big change. Big change is coming. All right, Cancer. It's cool. If you're thinking about a Scorpio, the Queen of Cups person and the Death card here, this could definitely be the same person. You're making a decision of whether you want to either reach back out to this person. Maybe you want to say you could be the one. Cancer, if you're thinking about saying to a water sign you could be the one, that's what they're thinking about you. Oh yeah, okay. They're saying you've been the one. You've been the one for me. James Blunt. Okay. Goodbye, my lover, James Blunt. That could be significant. Maybe if in the past maybe you guys went the other way, yeah. Okay. You guys had a history of fighting a lot. Oh yeah, you were very burdened by this. You need closure, like I said. Did I say that to you? Or did I say that to Aquarius? If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they want closure with you as well. Okay, Five of Swords in reverse then. Moving on. with something barely, with the skin of your teeth. Maybe you feel like you gave up on that relationship too early. It was a relationship with the water sign of the world. It was not the right time at that time, but it did teach you or them a very important lesson. I like that. Okay, we're going to do the Mystic Martian Oracle. Overwhelmingly positive. I'm going to say Cancer. I feel like this is overwhelmingly positive so far. Two of Swords. You're in your head about this because it might be a huge transformation for you. Maybe from going from being very single, having a lot of relationships, to being in a more committed relationship with this water sign. Or you could be thinking about an Aquarius person that was your person, maybe the one that got away or something like that, and they could be considering a marriage. So you're considering whether you want to change that and rush back in there. That could very much be the story. The time is right. If you think that you're going to get them back with a hookup or something like that, very wrong. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of relationship drama and love and history here. Flower of Life, inspiration, awe, and dreams. Okay, definitely some nightmares happening here. A nightmare about a heartbreak. You guys could both go over and over and over again all the things that you said, and tattoo could be significant. All the things she said, it could be a situation where this is two women we're talking about here. Or if you're a man, you could be dealing with two women. Okay. Predator, survival, tyrannical. Okay, both of them are like, you're kind of a papi chulo to both of them. If this is that situation. If there's two different people here, they both very much hold you in high regard. Maybe because you've never said, you said I'll never break your heart, but you also said, don't fall in love with me. Alright, that could be true for you, little Cancer. Okay, the Greys. Got the reptilians. We all know what that means. We know what part of that brain that is. If you know anything about anything. But it's an animalistic part of your brain. It says right there, predator, survival, tyrannical. Could have been a relationship with an Aquarius that treated you a little bit that way. And in return, maybe you did the same thing to them. Utilitarian, organized, intimidating. That was you. You were like, okay, I see your game. Game recognized game. You can't hurt me. You still want to be a healer. See these Greys here? They're known for their experiments and all that kind of stuff. Who else does experiments? Big pharma, doctors, healers. Okay, they may have the best of intentions and their methods look horrific. Like, if y'all ever seen Outlander, you see the faces on people when Claire's trying to do stuff to them to heal them. They're like they're scared. So people might be afraid of your approach because you're so soft. But you're not so inspired by their predatory ways. Like, maybe that's a huge turnoff for you about how they used to be. Let's do the Osho Zen. How are they now? You're concerned about how they used to be. I see if they're a Scorpio, they are very much ready to come through with a marriage thought. They're not going to be the one proposing to you, but if you want to say to them, you're the one, they might feel that way about you temporarily. Let's see how this person is secretly feeling about Cancer. They do feel like you're gray. Okay, consciousness in the mind in the reverse. Okay. Again, Aquarius had this card too, the mind in the reverse. It was like, don't be overly logical. Lean into the emotional side of this connection with consciousness here. If you feel that you've been dreaming about this person and you want to find a way to speak to them, that could be a good opening for you. Talk to them about their consciousness. Talk to them about the things that they've been feeling and maybe open like that. Don't just say, I want to talk about how things used to be back then. Let's do one more. The evidence, mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. Okay, like I said, there's an cross-eyed bear that you gave them. All right, this is crazy. Misheard lyric. All right, Alanis, you ought to know if you've known this person to be an Alanis Morissette fan, or you yourself are an Alanis Morissette fan. Here is a secret message for you. You ought to know when you listen to that song. You could have some resentments over this person having been a little bit older than you when you dated. That could definitely be a thing. You feel that they maybe took your kindness for weakness. Something like that. Because you got this bear here that's missing an eye. And if you've ever heard, you ought to know. She says this cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. Alright? But some people think she's saying cross-eyed bear. And I don't know what that means, but this is a message for you, Cancer. Alanis Morissette, you ought to know. Alright. Magic to Magician Dare, like, share, and subscribe below. I'll be back. Deuces.